Hi, happy new week. I thought we'd talk about struggles today. We all have them, right? Little tiny ones that, are minute, may not make a difference to anybody else, but it's a struggle for you. Or something huge, right? They can range from running out of coffee at home in the morning when you really need a cup of coffee, or it could be someone that you love is dying. That's pretty big. It's all huge when you're struggling. We can struggle mentally, physically, and spiritually. Yes, you can struggle spiritually. I struggle with all three from time to time. But what I've learned over the years is that you cannot struggle alone. And you shouldn't. Why should you be alone? If you're struggling mentally, you need to let someone know. A trusted friend, a relative, a doctor, someone to keep you lifted up and not stuck in your dungeon of darkness. There's no shame in seeking help. As a matter of fact, it was my church family that kept pulling me out of my darkness and kept me grounded and engaged because they just kept inviting me and contacting me. They would check on me with a phone call, a text, an email, a card, and it really made me feel better. I was in their thoughts, I was in their prayers, and it made me feel like I had worth. And isn't that what we all want to feel? And you could do the same for someone you think might be struggling. Send them a card. Just say hi. You're in my thoughts. Now, if you're struggling physically, you need to ask for help. As we age, we can't always do the things we always did before. That 45-pound bag of dog food is difficult to lift. Your back may hurt, your shoulders may hurt. Ask for help. You're not being a burden. You'll receive a blessing because someone will help you, and you could be a blessing for someone else because they're allowed to help you and have that honor and to serve. You feel good about that, right? No one should have to struggle and try to pull things and push things without help. And if you're really, really in pain, you need to call your doctor because nobody should be in pain. And if you're struggling spiritually, you can just stop and just say something to God. Anything. He loves you and He's always listening. We have this hope that if we find ourselves running far from God, no matter how far we've run, He's ready and waiting for us to return. As long as we have life here on this planet, we can never run so far that we aren't out of His reach. Google Bible verses if you need some encouragement. One of my favorites is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Him who gives me strength. That was my mantra for a long time when I was struggling. I just kept saying, I can do this, but with God's help. I also love Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, because it's just a beautiful poem and it brings peace to me. So remember, nothing is impossible for God. No matter where you are or what you've done, He will forgive you and He'll welcome you with love and open arms, always. And it's okay if you're not religious, that's not your thing, you don't believe in God. Whatever you need to fill that void, like spiritually in your heart, do what feels right to you. What will bring you peace? Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's getting in your kayak. Maybe it's going fishing. Maybe it's walking in the woods and just breathing. Whatever fills your cup, do that so you can feel that peace. And the last thing I want to say is be kind to everyone you encounter. Even the mean people need kindness. They probably need it more than anyone else. You don't know what their struggle is, but by being kind and smiling, you'll make yourself feel better and be able to let it go that they were mean to you. And maybe that mean person will rethink the way they behaved and they'll change their behavior. A little kindness goes a long way. So I hope no matter what you're struggling with today, that it gets better. Tomorrow is another day to do it again. And remember to pick up coffee on your way home so you can have it in the morning. I love you. Thanks for watching. God bless.